Hey guys, it's me, the Alpha Empath, and I have Miss Tanisha Herod with me today. Okay.
Yes.
Hey guys. On Vagina Monologues today, we're going to be talking about something just a little bit different. Yeah, we have lots of fun on here. We talk about our dating experiences. Um, but we're going to get a little transparent. Well, at least I am. Tanisha's a damn Scorpio. I don't know how transparent she going to get. I don't know. I don't about that much. But me,
Poquito.
But me, I live in transparent. I live by example. That's what I live by. And um, I had to ask myself this morning. I had to ask myself because I'm a very spiritual person. Why did I choose to be born a woman? And why did I choose to be born a woman in this time? Why did I choose to live the life of a single parent? Why did I choose to live the life of a working mother? And there are some things when I ask myself those type of questions that really have bugged me throughout my life. And that is how women are seen by their value based on no blemishes at all. It's almost like in order to be seen as quality, I have to be a virgin when I'm married. That means no rape or molestation. And let's be honest, most of the women that I know have been raped or molested. So value automatically goes down. And this is not just in America. This is world fucking wide. This is how all women live their lives. If they have been raped or molested, their value goes down. If they have children outside of marriage, their value goes down. If they are not raised in a two-parent household, their value goes down. Ugh. And I asked myself, how can a woman live a life like that and she's seeking so hard to be married? But the more I hear this terminology, high value men, and when I, researched and I heard from people that say that they are high value men, what they desire in a woman, they desire her womb. The fact that a person would even say that, I value your womb. First of all, this is my motherfucking womb. I'm the portal, not you. I choose you. You can't have children without me. If I have been raped, if I have been molested, if I have been involved in domestic violence, you don't get to determine my value as a woman.
Right.
I determine that. And you can look at me in the flesh because that is what men do. And I'm not talking about men as in just because you have a penis. I'm talking about mankind. But I'm not interested in anybody that looks at me with these eyes. I'm interested in someone that can see me with this eye. And
Tiffany,
go ahead, Tanisha.
I think back on biblical and being from the South. When you went back and when you just going back to what you said about why do these women want to be married after all of these trauma experiences that they've had and yet not feel qualified? Because the whole thing was once I'm married, I'm covered. That those things, people won't look at me the same. And then once I'm married, or if I get married, the men would come in and say, I'm gonna make you an honest woman. Have you ever heard that before?
I have heard that before. Now that we kind of dating ourselves, but because millennials, they don't say we're gonna make you an honest woman.
No more. But I remember the last time somebody said that to me, my skin just cringed.
Why did your skin cringe, Tanisha, when they said we're gonna make you an honest woman?
I'm gonna make you an honest woman one day. And I thought, your old ass is trying to control me.
They might have been trying to control you, Tanisha, but there is a lot to be said about that. Why is not a woman valid or honest unless she's married?
Right.
I mean, let's really think about these perceptions.
And it also made me feel like he was low-key saying, well, you's a hoe unless you married.
There is, well, kind
Church kind
of.
of makes you feel that way.
There is a paradigm that if you are not married, something must be wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that paradigm needs to be flushed down the toilet. But with that being said, let me be fair here. Men go through the same thing. Men go through the same thing, especially men that look like my color. So Erica Hicks, hi Erica. She says because that's what they have been taught. But Erica, who is teaching them this shit? Are we teaching our sons this? Why do all of our sons think like this? Is it because that's what we're teaching them? Is it when we tell them, don't be messing around with them little fast tail little girls? Or when we
Mm-hmm.
want our sons to go and get this perfect woman, but we know goddamn well we ain't perfect. We got to stop being like that. We
Right.
got to help our sons to see that women are spirits, just like they are. And each woman comes here with spiritual lessons that she has to learn. And nothing happens by accident. But see, the wisdom of the world is foolishness. It doesn't make
Mm-hmm.
any spiritual sense. So all of these things that lessen women in a man's eyes, in spirit's eyes, she goes up. Her value goes up. My students ask me, they'll say, Tiffany, what are some of the best things that happened to you? And they don't like my answer. They don't like my answer. But here's my truth. The best thing that happened to me was the things that deepened my soul. I call myself an empath. And people say that people that are empaths are just people that have experienced trauma. And they have learned to feel another's pain or so they can help heal the trauma. I would agree with that. Empaths have experienced trauma. But with that trauma also came a depth of soul. My spiritual value went the fuck up.
Right.
And any man, which I call the divine masculine, he's going to be looking at me with his third eye, not these two eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And until we as women get that shit and really understand that shit, we going to keep letting men think that they own our vagina. They own our wombs. And we are nothing unless we have one. A man is not a status symbol. And you are not looking at yourself as a goddess, a divine being. You looking at him as a god, but you ain't looking at yourself. How are we as women anything but perfect? I'm fucking perfect. Everything that has happened to me was meant to happen to me to deepen my soul. I don't regret any of it. And I'll be damned if I let any man tell me that I'm worthless because I'm not a virgin, or because I had a child at 15, or because I was raped, or because I was molested. I have wisdom. I have character. I'm merciful. I have grace. I have compassion of spirit. Aren't these the things that should be valued in a woman?
So let's I'm trying to pull out a different aspect, and maybe a horrible one at that.
Go
But
ahead.
like when you defend yourself and you speak all these things that you of value about yourself, why is it that so many men will look at that as, okay, she's super strong, she's super independent, she don't need or want a man, and so she teaches that, it's, what is it called when they do the thing where the women are kind of bashing men, and it's not bashing men, but they take it as such, because their egos can't handle you being as strong or equal. If I'm making any sense, their egos can't handle you being a strong sexual being, because sex is supposed to be controlled by a man in our society, as well as when they come around your body, they control it. They will ask you, whose pussy is this?
They will
Anyway,
ask that.
and they ask that shit. And of course,
It's my
95%
pussy.
of women
That
lie and
pussy
tell them it's
is.
yours.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You don't
Don't
own
be
my
lying.
body. It's mine. Now I get it when we playing around with some shit like that, but some men actually really believe that. They really believe that, and women are the same way. Women just as seriously. What you think you own me
Right. You
because we're
can't own
married,
people.
and you want to say that this is godliness? Ooh, I know I'm about to step on some fucking toes now.
Step
I'm about
on it.
I'm about to step on some toes. We married, we own each other. That's fucking slavery. You don't own your motherfucking husband. And if you're a husband, you don't own your wife.
Mm.
What you guys have agreed to do is walk a path together, a consensual path. But she is choosing that path because she was already on it. Well, that's what I teach my students. You don't jump your ass off your divine path. Tell me, I'm following him. No. Who you really supposed to be following? I would encourage my students to follow the divine instructions within them. And that's what I would encourage my son to do. My son is getting married. I told you that, right, Tanisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, my baby boy is getting married. So we're planning his wedding. So I talked to him today. And
He's such an awesome person.
he,
I just resonate with his spirit. He's so
girl,
awesome.
he's an awesome fucking young man. He's an
Yes.
awesome fucking young man. And do you see how he's not threatened? Like he can communicate with women back and forth, and he's not threatened by their strength. He fucking values it. And he showed me that he values strength in the woman that he chose. He shows me that. He's choosing to marry a woman. First of all, she's Hispanic. She's Hispanic, right? Completely outside of his culture, but she's strong. She's strong. She has her own opinion. She has her own way of doing things. I love that about my son. So
They
we
had
were,
a good fit. I watched them. I watched
they're,
them carefully. It was beautiful.
yeah, they're a good
Yeah.
fucking fit. But he values her for things other than what typical men value women for. He does. Oh, Erica. So Erica, you met her as well? Yeah, she's pretty fucking phenomenal. Let me tell you how let me tell you something. Sometimes, even though I'm very spiritual, I still know I ain't shit. Let me tell you how I know. As soon as we were talking about his wedding and we was going over the guest list and shit, I asked him, I said, is your daddy gonna be there?
See, there you go.
I did. I said, is your daddy gonna be there? And he was like, yeah, maybe he is gonna be there. And I said, well, goddamn, now I gotta go and get me a motherfucking fiance because I am not gonna be showing up. No, I am not gonna be showing up to the motherfucking wedding. And he got a boo. My boo got to be better than his boo. Now I told you I'm competitive. I'm still working on that shit. I'm still.
So you gonna go in there with a fake fiance because you know you ain't getting one for real. You don't want one.
That's true. But every woman has a penis on standby. Every woman got a penis on standby. I got one.
No, Tiffany, that's girl code.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at me. I'm like, huh? Look at me.
Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right. But I'm thinking about stuff like that. But even in that, I'm doing it because even in that, listen, I'm going to a wedding. And I know what they're gonna be thinking. Oh, she's still not married. That's the kind of shit women got to deal with. But a man could walk up.
It causes that energy of worrying about that causes a certain little stress. Hell, we talked about this earlier today. All the little fucked up energies going around that's causing me different little stress and different shit. Yeah. And it's all these different energies, and I need to just be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No, that's actually what needs to happen. Women need to start being proud of being women and understand that them being a woman doesn't have anything to do with their ability to get a man. Mm-hmm. Getting a man and getting a penis is not hard. And getting married is not hard too. Shit, I've done that shit twice. It's not hard. Shit. And
it's not hard, but it needs to be. It needs to be long, hard, thought out. It's not hard, but it's nothing worse than putting yourself in that type of bond with somebody that you don't really
And that's what a lot of women are doing. They're
Just
chasing.
because you want to be married.
Yeah.
Or an honest woman.
Yeah. They're chasing this dream that marriage is going to make my life perfect. And I'm sorry, but if that's the dream you chasing, please don't get married. Please don't do that to nobody. Don't do that. My life now is very fucking peaceful. Extremely peaceful. And I'll be damned if I lit some, because there be women, the ones that be pushing this fucking pill. If I let women trick me into believing that I am missing something because there is no man in my life, I'll be damned if I let women trick me into that.
So let's unpack that.
Let's do it.
Let's unpack that. You said your life is very peaceful right now.
Oh, yes, girl.
So let's take the single woman who, for whatever reasons, and that maybe sometimes that's where the work that shadow work needs to actually go into is, why aren't you peaceful? Because maybe so that woman thinks she needs a man because she needs help with bills, or she thinks she needs a man because she wants some affection or sex, or maybe she thinks she needs a man because she's used to having one. When she had one before, there's certain things that he handled that she doesn't figure out how to handle anymore. There's blocks and pieces to really peel back, and that's kind of what the Vagina Monologues are for. Like, we want to help the women unpack, getting to that point of, if you are single, not just married women, but if you're single, why don't you feel at peace? And what do you need to do to get?
It's what you said. It's what you said, because women have been taught. Now, I even thought it myself, not to become self-sufficient in a lot of things, because if you did become self-sufficient, you would not need a man.
Right. So this woman may want to buy a house and she's scared to, or she has a house and I don't do yard work. I don't know how to do a lot of shit. And
pay Jose.
I do, but what if I ain't got no money to keep paying his ass? And it's not just Jose. You have a lot of other stuff that comes through in the house. So you kind of just need to come to grips with the fuck that you need a handyman, not a husband.
Man, it's beautiful.
But you get what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to understand that it's not the husband that you're seeking. You want a fucking handyman. Once you get all of these little pieces in place, do you have peace now? Are you happy now?
That's a good point, Tanisha. That's actually a good point. So you're right. A lot of women aren't really seeking a husband. They are seeking more money. They are seeking a handyman, because a handyman is beautiful. A fucking handyman is a beautiful thing. They're seeking.
I had one, and I gotta find one here in Houston.
Well, I love my handyman. His name is Alberto. So I love my handyman. So whatever. They're also seeking a babysitter. They want to go out with the girls. But these are not the reason why you need to commit your life to somebody.
Right.
That's not the reason. Or here's a big one. They feel guilty for having sex. So they say we have to get married to have sex. When I changed those beliefs, now listen, you guys, I'm shit. I'm hot in the draws because my mama hot in the draws. It just kind of goes in my bloodline. But here's the thing. I can have sex and not be married. Perfectly fine with it. Here's the thing. The only reason why I don't have sex like men have sex is because I'm cognizant of energy. Right. Everybody can't come and worship in this temple. Because you can't come up in here defiling it. Because if you come up in here and your energy is out of alignment, you're going to fuck up my peace. And when a woman understands who she is and walks her divine path, the money is going to come. See, here's the thing. A lot of women are seeking a man for financial help because they have positioned themselves in jobs that they fucking hate. And they're looking for a man to deliver them from the fucking job. My suggestion, as capable as you are, you mean to tell me a woman that is able to come up with limitless amounts of ideas cannot come up with a business plan to do something that she actually loves and make money from it? If you need to be mentored by somebody, if you need to be coached by somebody in order to do that, then fucking do it.
You know what, Tiffany, that's really, I love that, because now you're talking about all different aspects of coaching, different aspects of reaching into that woman to be balanced. Because I think what some people also are going to have an issue with, and myself, definitely, this is my issue, is as spiritual as I am still human, and human in flesh. So therefore, I have
Did this
all
girl
of
just
these
say?
desires.
She said
Yeah,
she's not buying a
I'm
car
with
without
you
a
on
test
that.
drive.
I'm with you. I'm not buying without test driving either.
Me
Nah,
either.
fuck that.
Me either. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
test
even
drive
finna make
4
them.
times before I commit to it.
You how
That's
many?
huh?
Did you say 4?
Yeah, I'm gonna test drive that motherfucker 4 times.
I'm gonna do more than 4. Hell, I'm gonna work it out, because you gotta make sure it's going. Okay, I'm gonna give you the analogy. It's like going on vacation. You gotta have a sure thing.
It don't take that goddamn long, Tanisha. You can figure that shit out in 4 drives. You can figure it out.
No, because if you gotta find out he ain't faking on you.
No, Tanisha, if you have taken your time to align the energy, see, you just don't go in just fucking them. You gotta vet them.
But
You
that's
gotta vet
true.
them.
I get the vetting, but they vetting you too.
Well, yeah, vet his ass and then figure out how to become intimate with him. And then because once you do the intimacy, the sex is gonna be better. That's when you get to know a person.
Intimate with me. But no, Tiffany, when I'm talking about the balance, though, I'm talking about how the flesh is always going to have these desires. So when you're telling them you need to learn how to do this with money, you don't want a man just because of money. That takes some inner shit. Like, stop buying so much shit, bitch.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Manage
to be
your
more
money,
responsible.
manage what you have, and
Yeah.
and you gotta manage your coochie. You can't just be. Some people can't do what you do. Like, a lot
They
of
gotta
women,
learn.
a lot,
People
but a
gotta
lot,
grow
a
up.
lot of women can't fuck without being attached or getting attached.
Oh no, I know I can't. Let me tell you something. Nah, I have a shelf life. I got a shelf life. Once you get on that third time, that third time I done went ahead and sat on the penis. Oh no, my feelings all up in it. All up in it. I already know it. Now let me tell you something. I told you last time I tried to do a one night stand, I ended up fucking married. I know me. I know me. I cannot continue. I can't have sex with a person without emotions being there. I can't. Now the women that do, you know what?
It's still some attachment, though. I mean, because it's. I think you can't. I think that is a lie to say that you don't get some kind of attachment or some, because it's a transfer. Well,
some
I can
women
tell
do.
you, I think it's easier to have no attachment, no transfer, if it's just some condom and you don't really give a shit.
No, Tanisha, let's not. Women can evolve now. Some of them can have sex with no emotions. I am not there. I cannot do that. So I have a shelf life. I like one time, it's like, okay, maybe he was off one time or something like that. Okay. I might try it again just to see if he a good go or something like that. But that third time I do it, oh no, it's because I like him. It's because I like him. Now to be honest with you, there's only been 4 men that made it past number 3 times. And I married 2 of them. So shit.
Damn it, Tiffany. You gotta go. Tiffany need to go test drive.
I know, man. Shit.
She need to go. That's what your 2020. You said you was gonna go fuck more for 2021, and you need to get out there.
Girl, no, we really do, because now I'm thinking about it. Shit, I really haven't fucked enough. Girl. But girl, the energy though. See, I'm very energy sensitive.
I sent you a song called "On It." She talking about she gonna sit on it.
No, I do. Tanisha, it's almost 25 minutes. We said we weren't gonna be past 25 minutes. Let's see what
I know.
Okay.
We get to talking.
I know.
And Erica ain't helping. Look. She said we can make porn if you focus.
That's true. These men have to learn how to how to project their energy into their relationship as opposed to porn. We can make a porn if you focus. I don't understand that comment. I'm gonna keep going.
I get it.
What's she trying to say?
She's saying that, it's men are, because people have this easy access and shit, everybody comes at you like you're supposed to be this acrobatic ass super porn star when they meet you, when they first come into sex. No, you got to get to that point. You're not going to just get that level of me. Most women are not. Most women are not. Yeah, well, you get that kind of freak right off the bat. I don't know.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, there's only been 2 men that I could be that way with, and to be real with you, it was because I didn't really trust them. I had to learn. It's the truth.
It's just the opposite for me.
Now, if I don't trust you, I ain't doing all that.
Well, no, you said because you didn't trust them.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do all that, because I did not
couldn't do it. I thought you said only 2 men that you could.
No.
Okay, I misheard you.
Yeah.
Okay,
but there was only 2 that I could, because I did trust those. But I didn't trust them.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to get that level of intimacy if there is no trust.
Yeah, but that's how men now, because these young girls or whatever, what society is, they coming out the gate giving them that shit. So that's how they come up, folks.
Well, whatever. That's what they're gonna do. I ain't doing that shit. If there's no trust, you ain't getting. I gotta feel comfortable. Girl, nah, you ain't getting all that. You ain't getting all that. Okay. But anyway, we love you guys. And we will be back on. Is it Friday at 7, Tanisha?
Yeah.
Friday at 7. We love you guys, and bye. Bye, Erica. Bye, honey.
Bye, Taylor.